So, good evening, and I got a couple of minutes before 8 o'clock, but I'll get the stream started up and start loading up the game, and we can start having a little run at this evening's session. So, as I said in the description for the stream tonight, I think my plan's going to be play a spot of Minecraft, then go, and in that game we'll, try and get some resources together for the building around the mechanism equipment that suddenly became very loud. I'll try and get some equipment around, some resources to building around the mechanism machines that I made in one of my previous sessions. So hopefully I'll end up being able to build like some wind turbines and solar panels to generate power a little bit more efficiently than it's been generated with those magma things at the moment. Because as I say, they're good basic starting equipment, but they just don't generate enough to give me the full power to keep the some of the other equipment I'm going to be running with as time goes by. So let's see, we'll double check. Apparently I'm getting complaints from YouTube here saying that my stream's going to be a bit low quality, so I'll try and close off some of the processes that might be taking up some time. Let's see. Right, I think hopefully that should help us a bit. If not, what I'll go ahead and do is I'll maybe pull back some of the settings, try and help things out. I think that's maybe what we'll end up trying to do in another minute or so, if that doesn't help improve things any here. Let's see. And yeah, I'm trying to also keep an eye on the live chat in the session there as well, so yeah, if you get any questions or thoughts or anything you want to say, and just drop a wee message in, and I will probably end up speaking in an answer rather than typing it. But yeah, so let's see, what is that? Still got a bit poor quality there. What else do we have? There we go. Maybe that'll help a little. Okay. So there we go. I've kind of closed off a few extra programs that might try to take up some of my bandwidth, and that'll hopefully improve the quality there. If not, what I'll do is I'll shut the stream down for a minute or two, tweak the settings a little, and give it another shot. So yeah, let's go ahead and switch off into Minecraft here then, and we can go ahead and load up the game and see what we're going to get up to. So there we go, loading up the world. Okay, here we go, and we're in. So yeah, there we go, we're looking at the house that we made in the last episode, just over there, and I've made a little change or two to the mechanism equipment I had in the last video. In fact, let me take that shield out of the way. There we go. So yeah, you've got 3 of those magma generators now up on the top here. Go up the top, you can see it, and they all feed into a little kind of battery type thing. You can see that through the glass bit here, and that battery then feeds down to an enrichment chamber, which allows me to make like steel and some kind of basic circuitry. I've then got the energized smelter, which is basically an electric powered furnace, and the enrichment chamber here. Now, what this does, which I think is quite interesting, is that if I drop some iron ore in here, it turns it into, eventually once it runs through it, there we go, it turns it into 2 iron dust, and then it passes it into the energized smelter, which starts then turning it into the iron ingots. And what I will eventually be doing is I'll be setting up a process by which the equipment, or the stuff that gets smelted, will get pulled out of here and sorted into different containers and chests and things like that. So I think what we'll go ahead and do is I'm going to drop my iron in there. The plan in terms of the stream this evening is I'd like to try and get it so that instead of being able to turn 1 ore into 2 ingots, I'll build another couple of machines that will allow me to go from the 1 ore to 3 ingots. In order to do that, I need to build a few different machines here. So let's see if I can try and find them in the mechanism list. Let's see. Now, one of them is, but there we go, since I found that the digital miner there is quite cool. What that'll do is that'll basically mine out any blocks I tell it to in the nearby area, which is great because it saves me then having to run underground and find all the different bits and pieces. So let's see, we're not looking for factories. Now what these factory things are doing, they're basically fancy version of these basic machines I've got in front of me. So if I had like a crushing factory, what that does is that takes, you know, one of those crushers and runs it like maybe 3 or 4 times. So I can have 3 or 4 different ores being processed at the same time. Now, it's not an infuser, purification chamber. There we go. So yeah, I'll be wanting to build a purification chamber, which will then feed into the what's this one? The enrichment chamber, which then feeds to the smelter. And yeah, the thing about that though is that the where did I put it? Where did it go? Purifier needs it needs power, and it also needs oxygen in order to work. And in order to get the oxygen, what I need to do is need to put it next to put another machine next to some water, and then turn that into hydrogen and oxygen. And as a sort of nice bonus, what you do eventually is take that hydrogen that gets generated and put it through a gas burner and generate some extra power. So this becomes, it's quite simple to get started with Mekanism here, but it then quickly takes a step up and becomes, yeah, quite an interesting one for trying to get to the extra higher efficiency stuff. So let's go ahead and let's look at the recipe for this here. See, that requires advanced control circuits, osmium ingots, enriched alloys. Okay, and if we check that out, I need a basic control circuit and lots of enriched alloys, which again are made by getting redstone and iron together. But as you can see, I've not got much redstone left, so I think that's going to be the first objective for now, is to go ahead and get more redstone. So I'll build myself a couple of pickaxes, drop some things into furnaces, and then we'll go ahead and gather some resources. So grab that, grab that. Oops, add mind. Try again. There we go. 3 iron pickaxes. 3 iron pickaxes should do me a while. Drop that into there. So if that's just getting started there, I'll drop the stuff that I don't need to take into the mines with me off, and I'll keep the shield. I'll drop away the things I don't absolutely need to take in with me, so that we can, yeah, if I do end up dying and suffering a horrible death, it's not really the loss of everything. Let's see, so I've got some food, which will do me for now. I've got some bread, some baked potatoes, an apple. Yeah, that'll do. What I could probably do with though are some more torches. So let's go ahead. There you go. Get some of the sticks there so that when I gather some coal I can make more torches when they're needed. And we're off down the mines. Yes, some of these spruces are planted and they'll grow up into some nice tall 2x2 spruce trees, which will be nice. Oh, hello, funny zombie thing. Okay, it's really quite bad. I'm getting destroyed by it. And there it goes. Yeah, not quite how I was wanting to start this session. Let's go back, grab my gear, and head down the mines. Okay. There we go, here's all my stuff. Oops. And yeah, apparently one of my chunks have decided not to load, so that's not exactly wonderful. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think that looks like everything that was dropped. Okay, so fix up the order, everything here. There we go. In fact, I should probably made some armour for myself, because I'm not short on iron anymore, but not to worry. I'll sort that out when we're down. So here was the sort of tunnel downwards that I'd made before. What's that? No, that required a diamond pick. And here we are, sort of tunnel that I created there. So by exploring like these tunnels here, that what I can do is I can actually, for every one block I dig, I'm exploring, 4 or 5 different blocks. You can see that. So I can see 1, 2, there's 3 here, just by digging away one block. Which means that I'm not going to spend loads and loads of pickaxes when I'm hunting for resources. And then by digging a parallel tunnel 3 blocks across, that means that again I can explore. This block, so I can then see similar blocks in a nearby channel. Let's go ahead, see that. bothering to pick up this tin ore just now, because it's not really what I'm needing, it's the redstone I'm after. So I'm going to ignore most other things for now, unless it's yeah. So I'm going to ignore most other ores except for iron, coal, and redstone, and diamond, or whatever else looks shiny. There we go. So yeah, going out hunting for resources, not perhaps the most exciting of things to be watching, but hopefully we'll get something soon enough. Let's test out that theory about dropping a torch in there. Okay, so sadly that holding the torch in my offhand doesn't really seem to actually generate any light. Not to worry. Oops. And there we go, there's some redstone. So I think once I've gathered this, I'll head back up, because I think I'll get enough of the other resources to get me going for a short while. So there we go, yeah, we're all good there. And I'll take the way back down through this way, which has rather conveniently revealed more redstone. So we get there, 49. It's not the biggest amount in the world, but it'll do the job for now. Iron as well, wonderful. So again, yeah, the convenient thing with exploratory mining in this kind of way is that you can kind of quickly and easily find lots of ores. And there's some coal. Daft auto jump thing. area to dig through there. That's the first big down. Oops. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to be short on redstone and coal now. The dogs decided to try and get tangled up in the cable there for the headset. Okay, and so grabbing more of the ores. Let's grab that tin since it's here, or osmium rather. Okay. Right, done. So where am I? And there we go. And when I placed that torch there at the end, that was me, a nice kind of easy way of seeing that's me reached the end of where I want to be digging back that way. Else it's been digging way back along, much more than I needed to. There we go, we'll head back up and start looking at trying to process some of this osmium and iron, and I think maybe consider try to build a solar panel. Let's see. Because again, it's not excessively expensive, and I've got a basic solar panel. So I just need some osmium, redstone, iron, yeah, and some glass panels. Oh, and yeah. There we go. Oh dear. Let's go ahead and put my shield back in place. I'm trying not to take any more arrows to the shoulder. Okay. Okay, his arrow bounced off the shield and took out the skeleton. Wonderful. Okay, and back up to the surface. I think what we'll do is we'll head to bed so that we're nice and safe to be working outside and figuring out the bits and pieces for the solar panels I'm going to try and build. So we'll try and build a single advanced solar panel just now, and then it'll hopefully give me enough power to try and then start working on like that purifier and the oxygen stuff. So there we go. Let's drop the irrelevant stuff in here that we don't really need. Get rid of that. Okay. So I didn't really get much in the way of iron out of that trip. I mean, it's only what, 10 ores. But it'll hopefully do is to get things going for now. Okay. So the 9 of them. Okay, so let's start working. Oh yeah, let's go and get the glass and maybe sand if I need it in order to get things going there. Right. So how much sand? Okay, apparently I've got no sand, but I've got 6 glass panes, that'll do it for now. Any blocks of glass? Oops. Glass blocks, no, I don't. Okay, so let's take some more sand. And I'll just drop that in here. Okay, no, we won't then. Because I've got no coal. Coal in, sand in, and we're on our way. So, right. So I need 3 sets of these, so that's going to be 9 glass panes. Okay, so 9 glass panes, 3 enriched alloys, which means 9 iron. Oops. 9 iron. And another 9 osmium. So how many osmium ingots left? 1. Okay. And I've only got 3 there. So that's 6, 7. Okay, so I'm not going to have enough osmium here, it would seem. Oh, there we go. More. Okay, so we can maybe get away with this then. To get a single of them and some osmium dust as well. Okay. I'll just leave that to run. And over here and start processing down osmiums. So on. Pull that out and drop in the osmium. Because there's going to be some iron dust in there, that'll give me a chance to grab the osmium dust that I'll need for there. Oh, I need an energy tablet, so I need gold as well. I should have checked that out. Okay, gold. Let's go and get some. And yeah, Adam, no. Weekend. Relaxation time. Or at the very least Friday night. Not marking time. Right, so that's going to take a while. I can start looking at what I'm going to do with some of these iron bars, turn them into various enriched alloys. So I need enriched alloys, I need 10. So I need 2, 3, 4, 5 enriched alloys. So we can go with that. Oh, 6, 7 enriched alloys. 7 of them. And 7 there. Okay. Again, the problem we're hitting in a minute is, even with 3 of those magma generators, I'm still not even generating enough power to run these 3 machines here. So there's the osmium dust I'll need. Okay, so what else do we have? So I had enough glass, I've got enough redstone, I will have enough osmium. Yeah. So shortly it'll be a case of putting it all together once it's all refined. I'm going to take that iron out of there. I guess that will okay, so I've taken that iron out, I'll go and drop that into a standard conventional furnace to speed things along there. Yes, it'll use coal, but at least it'll be making some progress. glass for now. Oops, nope, not that one. Drop iron dust in. Okay. So we're getting more power there. I get 2 of the enriched alloys. Oh, but it's not like osmium ingots in order to actually start doing it for that. In fact, I will also end up needing to make some steel for the universal cable. Let's go and have a look at how we're going to handle that if I've got any left. Okay, no, I don't have any universal cable left, which means I'm going to need steel to build that up. Okay. I think what I might try and do actually, I'm going to go grab a stack of coal and feed one of those magma generator things, just generate a bit more power and start moving things along. Yeah, I'll just drop that 50 odd coal inch into the job. So it is a bit odd, but yeah, I can technically reach through all that lava and drop in some coal to those generators. There we go. So hopefully, there we go, we'll see that we're running at full speed and generating excess power. I've got the enriched alloy that I need. Oh, I should have put the coal in there because I need the coal to make the steel for the cables. So I'm going to have to go and get 4 blocks of coal here to make a batch of the universal cables. That's fine, that's easy enough done. 2, 3, 4. Right, let's get 8 to be sure. 7 and 8. Okay, 9. Apparently I can't count. Okay, so I'll do that, and I'm going to drop 4 iron bars in there to make 2 sets of steel. Actually 2 sets of cables. Now wind generators actually looks like a bit cheaper. We need more gold, which I actually have enough for. Let's see. And with these wind generators, the higher up you are, the more power they generate. So let's see how high up is up here. So I'd be like sticking a couple of these generators up here-ish, but then it would require rather a lot of steel to make a long enough cable to bring it all back down. So maybe I'd end up, I'll end up holding off on that for now. Let's see what we got. Okay, so there's all the osmium ingots there. That's all processed. Yeah, drop in the gold. Turn that enriched iron into steel now. digital miner thing, because if I can get one of them up and running, then that makes life a whole lot easier later on. This is teleportation cores. Okay, so yeah, I need quite a few diamonds in order to do that one. Oops. Okay, yeah. There we go. Oh, great. 3 creepers. That gives me 5 attack damage. Of course, even in the store, stone sword is better. Okay. 2 down. 3 down. Right. Okay. So what's next then? Okay, so I'll take that gold out of there. I will drop. I've got the 4 steel there in. And then we're going to burn through the nearly full stack of coal now, it would seem. Well, at least we don't have every single machine running now though. Let's get rid of that death marker. I forget, let's take that back. And process that. Okay, run out of coal again. Yeah, I will. Let's take care of that dealt with. Because then also need to do all the crafting from here, and I think that's hopefully me. Good to go with it all. Right, so we'll start with the battery. That was 3 gold. There we are. There's that. Okay. There's the 3 of them that I needed. And 1 solar panel. What I do is drop that, to get some universal cable in, and we can now go and build a solar panel. So I'm going to shatter that glass bar on top of that battery thing that I've got there, so that when I use the solar panel it'll feed into the battery and charge it up. So where's my button? There's my button. And there we are. And you see there, that's generating 100 joules for every tick. Whereas if I come in here, okay, we can't quite see what that's generating. But there we go. With that single solar panel, I'm now able to run one of those machines and still charge my battery. Let's just see if we can actually run all 3 of them. Let's drop my iron in. Oops, okay, got to come up and round. Yep. Okay, so I'm not quite able to run both machines at the same time, just the single solar panel. But when I've got only one running, I can. So I think that's kind of handy that I'll be able to start something running, go away for a bit, do what I'm doing, and hopefully it'll kind of charge up a bit that when I'm ready to use it, it'll be there. Ah, and hello anti-hero, sorry, never saw your first message popping up there. So, what we got next? So, there we go. The next task, I guess, then, is to remind myself. Yeah, there we go. No, not gas burning generator. I'm trying to remind myself I need to get I think it's a pump that I need to pull the water up and out, and some pressurised pipes as well. See, basic pressurised tubes, which take some glass around some steel. Okay, that's fine, we can make them easy enough. So that'll allow me to pump liquids around. Right, so that's when I just try and search for a pump. We got an electric pump. So what do I need in order to build one of them? Steel casing, bucket, some enriched alloys, and some osmium. So I've got the osmium. Enriched alloys, I can do that. I guess I need alloys, I need 2 of them, so we can do that. So, a couple of redstone, a couple of iron. And yeah, here I tried the dual wielding with a torch earlier on, but it didn't generate enough light to let me actually see when I was down in the mines. And in fact, what I'm going to do, now that I think about it, is make some shears. And I think once I've got some other bits and pieces sorted, I'm going to go and try and find some lapis lazuli, and then I'll make a banner and stick it onto the shield. And yeah, that way with lapis lazuli I can get the blue dye and create a rather unimaginative pattern for the front of it. If they all gone. So yeah, just by running around and getting some of the wheel here, it's given that equipment up there a chance to run through. There we go. What's that we've gathered? 11 wheel, wonderful. So plenty of iron, some nice alloys. What else did I need? Some steel. This requires coal. So I'm going to get 8 coal again so that I can make the 4 steel. I've got some glass still yet. So, cool. What I'll do, I'll make 6 sets of steel. Because that way I can make some pipes and things as well. And yeah, Antiro, it's different since last time I streamed, because I recorded a couple of videos offline and then just kind of uploaded them. Yeah. So, not a huge amount's changed. I finished building the house, built up some of this machinery here, and just this session so far I've managed to dig a bit more and build that little, okay, don't know how it shows the heat generator, but I've managed to build that solar panel. So, there we go. Plenty of fire. Once I got my steel here, I'll go and drop that here and go and that's enriched iron still. There we go, turn that into steel. So I'll go and build myself some armour now. And yeah, in terms of redstone, yeah, I can hold my own with it, I guess. I can build some interesting bits and bobs. Although, what I tend to end up doing is, with redstone, I prefer to then build the computer systems and then program, write code that will control the different bits and pieces. Anyway, I don't want to be there, I want to be here. And we are building some armour. Trousers. A helmet. And some shoes. There we go. Now I'm not going to be squished quite so easily. Well, let's get the banner made up. There we go, so I've got a plain banner ready for now, for when I find that lapis. Okay. Oh, there's a little powder there. What was that? Iron dust needles. Deal with that, there we go. That does sound quite cool. Anti-hero, that's... Right, there's my steel dust ready to be turned into steel ingots, which gives me that. Okay. And I'm trying to remember what the machine is called that separates the water into the hydrogen and oxygen. And I'm sure that no doubt as soon as I see the name of it I'll remember it. Yeah. That sounds about right. There we go. So I'm going to end up wanting to build one of these. Where did it go? Okay, I've completely lost it. Where did it go? Oh, there we go, the electrolytic separator. So it requires electrolysis. It requires gold, osmium, iron, osmium. Okay, so I'm going to need to go and find some... Oh, there we go. Maybe get away with that. Right, so let's build the pump. and then we can get to the next step. So steel case then is steel around the edge, glazing in the middle, and glass. There we are. Let's see, do we have? Hopefully now we go. Oh yeah, I need the bucket still. There we go. See, I made those buckets earlier on for transporting the lava around the place. There we go. Pump sorted. There's no electrolytic separator. But yeah, so I need to go and get some. Oh, we'll go and get some gold for that then. In fact, what I'll do first, I'm also here. I'm going to upgrade that chest there. Just need some planks first. There we go. So this is one of the mods that I quite like. It's called Iron Chests. It allows you to convert a chest into an iron chest, which has a higher capacity. So again, an iron chest has the capacity of the two chests side by side, and you can, you know, stack as many of them next to each other as you'd want, which is handy if you want to then build a lot of storage in a rather confined space. Okay, I'll probably do. Okay, so gold. Because I'm going to need more gold in order to go for things there. So again, what I'll do this time is I'll dig up through the right hand channel of that underground mine that I had. Oh, I should probably eat some food as I'm on the way. Okay. I should really build myself a better sword actually. Oops. Right. So we're down here. So there's the big sort of mining shaft that I made earlier on. Let's get back up to the end by digging up this side and seeing what that gives us. So a nice block of iron here. I won't say no to that. Okay, I guess that's something that I'd already mined up before. I guess I'll grab that redstone house now here. Okay, so there's still quite a bit to go up this channel here. See, what I usually do is when I'm sort of mining in an exploratory way like this, I'll dig up the centre channel on the way up, dig back down on the right hand channel, and then I come back in again later on and dig up the right one. Oh, we're definitely close to some zombies there. I think what I'm actually doing, I'm going to see where are we on the map. I'm going to go ahead and try and find that then. If I can find some lava, that'll give me a chance of getting some diamonds. Okay, so I'm underneath it. Oh, and there's some lapis. Okay. There we go. Found some stuff. There's a zombie who will hopefully fall into lava and catch fire. And there we go. So yeah, I mean, I like that kind of method by mining out as my kind of standard digging pattern. It's a nice efficient way of exploring and finding resources. Let's see, I don't have any buckets down here, so I'm just going to go plug off that bit of lava and see if it gives anything interesting. So again, hoping for maybe find some Stargate related materials underneath it. Okay, what we got? Was there anything? No, I was surprised there wasn't. Let's go and check out this lava over here then. And again, I'm just going to block off in front of it. In the unlikely event that there is something there. And again, no there isn't. I'll just open that back up again. Right, and nice big area to work in here. Okay. Normally you wouldn't expect to see lights like that on a local server, but there we are. Not even a server, sorry, it was a single player game. Not to worry, at least I'm finding some lapis. So this delving down into the caverns hasn't been a complete waste. Oops. I'm going to need to look into the settings to see if I can disable that auto jump thing that gets on my nerves. Right. There we go. Tick, tick, tick. Awesome, no, I need awesome, yeah. Okay, so that wasn't particularly exciting. Let's continue on my original path. Okay, so I guess, yeah, that was where I got to earlier on by digging up the redstone. Okay, I think I'm going to head back up top, and what was needed? I needed gold, didn't I? Let's see if we can find where is it spawns. Ah, okay. That's because I need it to be gold ore that I'm looking for, don't I? Is it spawned? Anywhere from 0 up to 30 yards. No, well, I think I'm going to get to the surface. I'm going to make up the banner I was going to try and make, and then I think I'm going to switch off. I'm going to not switch off, but I'm going to switch over rather to some Star Citizen, because I think I'm going to take a little switch away from Minecraft for a bit, because it's me been playing for just about an hour, and yeah, then we'll go from Star Citizen. I'll do a little kind of bit of flying in that, and then yeah, we'll see if I end up maybe coming back to Minecraft either tonight or maybe uploading another video at some point over the weekend if I get some time. Let's see. Oh yes, lovely weather. Oops. I'm not going to hover about and find out what went on there. So I think the plan I'm going to have for that industrial build, and I mentioned I was going to build around the Mekanism gear, will be a big sort of stone thing with some glass windows. And there we go. And yeah, here eventually I'll be building one of those digital miner blocks I saw from Mekanism earlier on that will do all the mining for me, which makes life a whole lot quicker and easier. Let's see. There it is. That's not useful. Let's go for lapis. Now I know there's lots of different patterns here I'm looking to try and find. Recipes for the banners. Oh, whatever, right, it's not going to happen. I think if I do that, how is it that works again? Okay, you can see I'm going to pull up a wiki page on the recipes for the banner. Okay, so let's just try that again. Where are we? Okay, so I need some bones as well for this. It's going to be enough. No. Maybe. So, if I do that. And that. And there we go. So yes, as I said earlier on, not inspired at all or even remotely original. But there we are. I've now got a saltire on my shield. I feel properly Scottish. Okay, so let's go and drop the iron ores at least into this thing here. And yeah, let's see, iron ore, there it is. So we can let that run through. Right. So yeah, as I say, let's quickly show off a little bit of today's work. You can see the solar panel up at the top. In truth, I don't know if you can make a Romanian flag that way. Oops, turn off the HUD. I mean, the reason I know I'm able to make that saltire that way is because I know that you saw that I turned the bottom half blue, or the bottom one half blue, the other half blue, then drew a white cross on top of it. Give me a second, I'll show you that. If you look at the sort of patterns on there, you can just drop the address into the chat. If you can build up a Romanian flag like that, you could maybe do it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so it's the blue, yellow, and red stripes. You certainly could, because you can get blue, yellow, and red dyes. So yeah, I'd expected that it should be possible to make up the Romanian flag that way. But anyway, for now though, I think I'm going to have to call it that. I'm going to stop the stream for a couple of minutes. I'm going to get myself a little drink, a little quick bite to eat, and then, yeah, let's say, call it 10, maybe 15 minutes, I'll pop back, and I think I'm going to play the Star Citizen, and we'll go from there. So I'm just going to stop up for now, and then we'll kind of, let's see, break and Star Citizen. So I shall return shortly.